Gaddafi celebrated that they opened the fire on the protesters, and he didn't mind, and he undermined the policewoman who was killed by his supporters. This is another question. This is another question to the British politicians. What is wrong there? Why you forgotten about Yvonne Fletcher, and now you are making deals for compensation? Life doesn't count because there is a compensation, money involved, and oil, gas deals, investment, and everybody should know how this country ruled, and where is the human rights, where is the freedom, where is the democracy that Tony Blair was talking about before he left his seat, and where he is now. The immigration should know that members of the British Libyan Solidarity Campaign, they are in real risk if they are returned to Libya. The Libyan regime now sending his supporters and spies, and they are everywhere in the UK. They come here as students paid by the Libyan regime. Contracts more than 4 billion just for education. Students, they come here to study, but many of them are spies, and they are Gaddafi supporters. And they know that we are protesting against the Gaddafi's regime. They know that we are protesting here in the front of the immigration center. We want to acknowledge you that the BLSC members are in real risk. Last month, we have bailed one of our members from Dungavel detention center in Scotland, and we paid £2,750 to get him bailed. After 2 weeks, he came here to sign, and then he's been kidnapped by your forces. And now he is in London. We wrote to his MP, we wrote to the Immigration and the Border Agency, we wrote to the European Court of Human Rights, and also we are campaigning to get him released. Yunus al-Bulki is in danger, even though they took him to the Libyan embassy. They took him to the Libyan embassy in London, and Yunus protested and shouted and thrown a slogan against Gaddafi. And he said in the front of the Libyan embassy, "Down, down with Gaddafi. Gaddafi is a murderer. Gaddafi is a killer." Even though they took him in. They took him in to the Libyan embassy, and they asked him to sign for his document to be sent back to Libya. And you know, the Libyan embassy members or workers, they were very happy to get this guy back You know why? Because he is going to face the same torture that Adil Abu Ali has faced from Sweden when he's been returned to Libya by the Swedish border agency. You are responsible and fully responsible after this recorded protest in the front of Dallas court if something happened to Yunus al-Burki. If Yunus returned to Libya, you will be responsible for his life. Because we wrote to the UKBA and also to his MP, and now we are here to pass this message. We want you to be acknowledged that any member of this active group will be in real danger if he is returned to the Libyan regime. And you are really aware, you must know, I am sure that you know and you have idea, you know about Gaddafi's regime. You know how much he's brutal, and you know how much people killed by Gaddafi, not just in Libya, but around the world. But unfortunately, nobody else who can sign the gas and the oil deals. And nobody can allow the BP to function in Libya if Gaddafi didn't sign for it. But I guarantee you that Gaddafi is unstable. He is a madman, and he is still a madman as well. Whatever happened between Gaddafi and Switzerland and Europe can happen to the UK. Can happen to the UK. Hello! This is our friend. He's back.
Oh, alhamdulillah, السلامة.
He is just born. He's just reborn now by getting out of the